What's up, guys? Hello. Can you guys hear me? Wait, let me wear some fucking clothes. I was sleeping for like 20 minutes ago. And I just woke up. So I'm just getting changed. Hello, chat. Hello. I was like super tired. I came home from family dinner. I just crashed. Sorry. Sorry. Throat daijoubu? Yeah, throat is fine. Throat's totally fine. No problem there. Yo, okay. I'm back. What's up, guys? What's up? So yeah, today, like a bit of Zatsudan I wanted to do. And thank you guys all for, all the support from yesterday and today as well, obviously. Yesterday's tournament, obviously I wasn't able to, interact with you guys in real time because the stream was delayed by 3 minutes. And today, I was singing too, so I couldn't interact with you guys, so I'm so sorry about that, but hey, that's what this is for, so I can have a nice chat with you guys and just chill out and, it's like, we're talking about passion and motivation, but it's more of a, chill session we're having. I'm very excited of going to Japan as well, Help me, I'm traumatized because of RPS. I went to watch your stream for a bit. I was watching for a bit. I even left a comment. I was like, damn, our IGL looking kind of different today. I was like, god damn, our IGL looking a bit fucking different. I mean, like, I would like to react on it on Twitter, but I'm not too sure if we're allowed to, so I'll just not. Yeah, I'm glad our IGL is, enjoying life and just playing around. Hope you have a nice time to wait in Japan. Thank you very much. そうっすね。めっちゃ楽しみっすね。めちゃくちゃ楽しみ。正直な話。It's like, yes, I need to talk about some things with you guys before I get too comfy. I'll just state it that I will make like a schedule for this week, but this week I'm gonna be Mir for a bit. I'm very sorry, so I'm trying to stream as much as I can until then to make it up. I wasn't meant to get sick, but I unfortunately got sick, so that fucking sucks, and I wasn't able to stream that much this month, so I want to first of all apologize about that too. I'm sorry, but starting from the 30th, because that's when I'll be leaving, so 30th for me, I guess it's like 29th at night for a lot of you guys. For the people watching in this time zone right now, I guess it's like the same date as me, I guess we'll say around 30th. JP time, right? I'm gonna be flying and then I'm gonna be busy till at least the 3rd. Till the 3rd. So even if I was able to stream, it would probably be... Actually, no. I'll be back by the 3rd. I'll be like fine by the 3rd, but I'm not too sure if I exactly can stream on the 3rd. I would love to, because we actually have something planned for the 3rd, because on the 3rd it's not just me, being able to stream, but there's another thing. I know some of you guys know what's going to be happening on the 3rd of December, but yeah, and then I'm going to be, getting like a laptop from management. I just need to set that up, and we'll see what happens, yeah. If I can set it up in time, yeah. Hey, yo, some dudes. Thank you for the super chat. Hey, man, thank you for the great time at Kohakobi. It was the best night ever, but you never called us back like you promised us, so, yeah, oh no. I guess we were fucking some dudes, so shit. That's actually not a bad name, some dudes. Hey, I never thought about that. That's actually clever. I like you. That's actually funny. That's actually smart of you. That's a 10 out of 10 for you right there, sir. changing your name to some dudes. That's fucking fun. That's content right there. Shit. Man wanted to get so badly fucked. He changed his name to some dudes. What a lad. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you. I appreciate it, man. Thank you for watching the tourney as well. Thank you. ジュンさん、スーパーチャットありがとうございます。2位おめでとうございます。ありがとうございます。感謝します。ちょっと惜しかったけどね。1位取りたかったけど、まあやっぱ、アルファアズールさん、強すぎたね、最後。強すぎました。ワンマガで溶かされた。リプレイ見に行ったけど、ワンマガで溶かされた。I got one clip by Alpha Azul. He swung on me on that rock at the last game, and he one clipped me with a 301. It was crazy. If you watch his POV, it was insane. He was very good. But I'm happy that I get to play with good players, you know. I get to learn. I get to, you know, because, like, I don't want to be shit all the time. I want to get better. I want to, like, learn. So, it was very fun, yeah. ゆかさん、スーパーチャットありがとうございます。昨日は2位おめでとうございました。おめでとうでした。今日の長時間カラオケもお疲れ様。日本寒くなってきてるのであったかくしてきてね。旅の無事を祈ってます。ありがとうございます。ゆかさん、Thank you very much. ありがとう。旅ね、あったかくしてって言うんだけど、俺の住んでるところが暑いから多分タンクトップとかで行くんだよな、日本に俺。I'm probably gonna be like going in like a tank top or something, so it's gonna be a bit cold probably when I get there, but でも大丈夫。いつでもね、着れるようにフードとか、フードっていうのなんだっけ、まあ、フード着てくから大丈夫ですよ。風邪ひき大丈夫。俺強いから。バカは風邪ひかねえって言うし。俺バカだから大丈夫。ここら辺は安心してください。Just a tank top. No, I'll have like a hoodie with me, obviously, but it should be fine. 大丈夫大丈夫。So yeah, let's see the calendar. So what it says is that so on the 30th I'll be leaving, and then I'll be busy until the like 3rd. I think I should be able to stream on the 3rd if I can get everything set up by Friday night, which is for me. But until then, we do have a couple of streams. It's just tomorrow lunch. I'm not too sure. Lunch for me, so night for some of you guys. I don't know if I can stream at my usual time. And not another thing is, I'm sorry. The reason to this is because I have to go get what do you call it? The PCR test. Like I need to get a test before I go to Japan, right? So they can check I don't have a COVID. Teflon times. Oh yeah, I won't talk too much about, you know, when I'm landing or when I'm going or anything. Yeah, it's okay. And before somebody tracks you fine holidays, they say, hey, it's okay, it's okay. I'm not too worried, honestly. Will you go to Tokyo X? I don't think I'm allowed to say where I'm going, but I'm going to a lot of places, let's just say. The psychopath. No, not the psychopath test. What the fuck? Not the psychopath test. Not the psychopath test. I need to just get like, you know where they like stick shit in your nose and then like fucking dig the shit out of your nose or some shit? I gotta go do that. I did it once already. It feels uncomfortable as hell, but it sucks, you know? It sucks. Just gotta deal with it. Yeah, it's just that. So like I'm gonna be doing that for like the first week. I'm just gonna, you know, and then I'm gonna go meet my like management team, the Tempus' boys management team, on like the 2nd or the 3rd day I get there after I like get everything ready. So I'm excited for that too. Yeah, I'm very excited. I'll tell you guys like the Zatsudan and stuff, but the first stream I'll do, I'll make sure it's a Zatsudan, so you know I can reassure you guys. Gorilla Mane-chan, yeah, Gorilla Mane-chan's gonna be there too, probably, I think. Gorilla Mane-chan. Are you going to meet Yago? I wish I could. I'm not too sure. He's a busy man. He's a very busy man. Management always tells me about how like busy he is. They're like, oh, he's so busy. He's always running around like the place, and I was like, Oh, just give me a second. Let me reply to one thing real quick. Yeah, there you go. Arrow 3D. Oh yeah, he was 3D, wasn't he? On Fuma Senpai's. I was actually watching. I didn't comment, but I was watching, and he was like 3D. I saw that, like Lil Yag, the goat from fucking Raft, Lil Yago, Lil Buff Yago. But yeah, so that's what's gonna happen. Are you going to meet up with your senpais? Probably, highly likely. I think I want to. I'm not too sure if I can, but I would love to definitely. I'd like to do some like off collab if possible as well. I'm excited for that too. I want to do a lot of things over there. Yeah. I would love to, yeah. Playing golf. I'm not a golf guy. Playing golf is Pops' job to do, so. Yeah, oh yeah, I'm fine. I just kind of choked on water, that's all. I was like sipping water and then I kind of choked on it. My bad. Yeah. Have you played pool? Yeah, I like to play pool. I like pool. Pool or billiard or however you want to call it. Yeah, let's talk a bit about yesterday's tournament while it's still fresh in everyone's head. You know, like I was watching back the VOD and man, you know what I noticed when I was watching? I was like, shit, I gotta shut the fuck up. I was like, god damn it. Like, I'm trying to do comms, but I think I'm calming way too much. I was like, I need to calm less. I think I was calming way too much. Like, I don't notice when I'm in the moment, right? When I'm in the moment, like, I'm just replying to everything. Like, RPR Atel says, you know? They're like, we should put it. I'm just like, yep, I'm fucking coming up. Yep, I'm fucking coming up. I'm coming. I'm like, I was like doing it to like reassure, and it's like, I don't know, it's like the adrenaline rush. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't notice when I'm in the moment, you know, because I'm trying to like confirm, right? Being like, yes, I'm coming up. I think it's better than like being like not responsive, you know, when it's like, oh, come up to me, and then if I don't answer and I'm just like, I think it's better than that, being like, you know, yep, I'm coming up. It's like, I'm following you, I'm behind you, I'm right behind you, I'm swinging left, you know. It's like, I feel like the things I was saying is fine. It's like on the third match, fourth match, I was fine on what I was calming. It's just I was calming a bit too much. On the first game and the second game, I don't think I should have been like giving too much opinions. Like, it was like half IGLing, right? Like half between me and RPR. So I was like, I should be more of like a support IGL kind of. Like, I just back up what RPR says, you know? I should have done. So for example, if like RPR says like, oh, we want to move to this spot, like, yes, we'll try and move to that spot. What I should do is I should look for certain places or certain fights that we can pick on so we can get to that place safely. Although I'm pretty sure RPR is still like much better at doing that than if I were to do it. Because, you know, in order to get to a certain spot, you need to fight off certain teams, and you need to like you need to like, you know what I'm saying? Like, search shooting directions. You need to watch out for certain angles and everything, right? Yeah. Yeah, maybe because I mean, I was always a shot caller when I used to play with my own friends as well, so I guess that was kind of getting in the way as well. Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, Apex World Champion would know much more. Yeah, definitely. I was like, I think it's just it's because like every time I play in, like when I play in Japanese, not so much. I don't do so much calling out, but every time I play in English, I tend to do IGLing all the time because of like the people I play with as well, right? So I think that really got in the way as well. I think it's just I was too used to that, and it was kind of difficult for me to get out of that. Like, it's very hard for me to just turn off my brain and just play. Unless it's like the 3rd hour or the 4th hour that I'm into playing, like, and I'm just like half drunk or something. It's very hard for me to just turn off my brain and just W key and just listen and just shoot. It's like, yeah, it does get in the way, yeah. I just need to practice more. Yeah, it was very fun though. I loved it. I loved every moment of that game. It was very fun. I mean, the learning bit was very fun as well, because like the first game, second game, I feel like we played fine as a team. It's just like, I feel like we were not coordinated enough. I feel like our skills haven't changed throughout game 1 and 4 or 3. It's exactly the same. It's just experience and coordination. Like, I feel like we were both nervous, Altair and I, for the first 2 games, and then we just kind of loosened up a bit. And it was intense and it was very fun. Like, I feel like for game 1, like, what was it? I should have just stopped hesitating and just picked up the energy weapon on the floor. I hesitated so bad. I was going to at one stage because there was a Havoc on the floor. And then when I was like, oh, I should switch it. Because I remember, like, I watched this scene and I was like, oh, I was like panicking in this moment. I remembered, right? I was like panicking to pick up the weapon. And then those two were like, oh, crack one. We gotta kill the one in the top, like, on the roof. So I was like, okay. So I urgently tried to go on the roof. I hopped onto the roof, but then the guys from the choke were pushing at the same time. So I had to shoot the guys at the choke with like only 20 bullets of light ammo that I had. And I was like, shit, I'm out of ammo. But I can't fight. I had to like go back down to loot if I wanted to. But then RPR was like, cracked one, and he got knocked at the same time. And I was like, oh shit. So what I thought about doing was flying away. I think he saw me trying to run away at the end. I wanted to pull off a Valkyrie and then try to survive somehow, you know, or just at least get position, like, you know, like placement points. But then the Valkyrie who survived, the Rat Valkyrie, was just sitting in the corner and just shot me down at the end. So that was unfortunate for the first game. Yeah. Yosora18, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey Aniki, I love your covers and you inspire me so much both as a content creator and as a person. Looking forward to singing some of my favorite songs. Have a nice week. Hey man, thank you so much, Yosora18. Thank you so much, man. If you ever need, you know, like a mixer to like a great mixer I recommend you is Shota. The mixer I usually ask, Sankaku Zuwari-san, is pretty hard to get in contact with unless, like, you have, like, management with you, I guess, in a way, I should say. It's like, pretty difficult if you try to contact him individually, because I don't think he has DMs open and stuff, but, Shota is, like, I think he has, DM opens. Shota is the guy who mixed, the Bad in the Night song for us, so if you you know, want to get your songs mixed by someone and you don't know any reliable mixers, or like, let's just say you don't have the connections and you don't know people, feel free to, you know, chuck a DM to Shota. If you're unfamiliar with Japanese, just use DeepL or something. Like, there's like this website called DeepL where you can translate shit. Just use that and then, you know, ask him. You can pay him through PayPal and stuff, so yeah, it's pretty easy, you know, it's pretty easy. And then he's a very reliable mixer as well, so you don't have anything to worry about. So yeah, hope you make your, you know, dream cover or whatever you're looking forward to creating, man. Good luck, man. Good luck. I wish you good luck. ただいま帰りました。お帰りなさい。いらっしゃい。ゆっくりしてってください。Yeah, game 1 and 2, I guess it was all about learning. I feel like I was way too aggressive in game one and two. I don't know. I don't know if it's the right word to say, but I think I was like overly cocky in game 1 and 2. I was like, oh, I should be fine. I can just push these guys and kill them. I had like that mentality. And I was like, shit, I don't think that's gonna work like that. I was overly confident. I had way too much confidence in the first 2 games. I was like, fuck it, dude. We can just honestly ape these guys and kill them. Yeah. So that was that. The reason why in the second game I really wanted to clean up the building there was because we were already like heavy in fight. I don't even think I heard, like, I don't even remember. The thing is, I watched the VOD and I was like, I didn't notice those two being like, oh, we shouldn't fight this, like halfway into the fight they're like, oh, we should back off, right? I didn't hear it. I was just fucking shooting non-stop. I was so focused into fucking killing them. Yeah, and I ran into the room against the caustic. That was like a dumb play. Yeah. I was like, shit. I was like, I'm the type of person when I like especially in games and stuff, it's like, if I start a fight, I just commit to it, kind of. Like, what I hate the most, like is when you start a fight, but then you leave halfway, and then you get third-partied, or you get, like, shit on by some other team, you know? Because if you try to commit the fight, at least you'll be able to collect the KP, right? Kill points, at least. You'll get. The worst scenario that happens is that when you fight, and then, like, you're all low, and you're like, oh, let's back off, and then some third party just jumps on you and kills both of you guys and gets all the KP. That's, like, the worst possible scenario. In that case, I think another reason that I fought really hard and, like, tried to, you know, fight and stall for a long time was because Altair was at the front. I wasn't. It was actually Altair in front of us at the building, and he's like, oh my god, there's people here. And I think that kind of got me panicked, and I was like, holy shit, I have to fight with him. Because RPL is far away, right? I think he was still in the tunnel, and it was me and Altair that was at the building. Altair was at the, like, in the front of the doors on the top of the building, and I was behind the building. So I had to climb to the front, and I was like, shit, I have to make sure Altair gets out safe, right? But then by the time that I thought Altair was safe, I had cracked 2 of them, or like 1 of them, and RPR was there as well. I was like, we can just fucking sweep this. We can just kill these guys. And I think I was just ADSing. If you watch my VOD, I think you can see, but I was just ADSing the whole time. And I don't think a single word that they said came into my brain. I was just like, oh, I cracked one. I was so focused on telling them that I cracked them. And I was doing damage. I didn't hear it. So when RPR was like, oh, I told you shouldn't pick the fight. I was like, wait, did he? And I was like, oh man, I don't even know, but God, I gotta listen more, right? So that's when I was like, okay, for the third game, I'll just try to turn my brain. I'll do calm still, but it'll be more calming about, like, reassuring RPR. If RPR says, we're gonna do this, I'm just gonna say, okay, alright, let's do it. I'm with you. I'm listening to you. Let's do this, to make sure he knows that I'm listening, you know? And then I'll be like, oh, there's parties here. This team died. I see enemies here. Come back to here. We got zone, you know. I feel like I was reassuring them about zone as well, was what I tried to prioritize, because sometimes you forget about zone, right? That's moving in. I think in the last zone it was, those 2, Altair and RPR, was trying to look to get some kills at the guys in the building, right? You know, in the triangular building or whatever it is. I was like, oh, zone's moving in. We should move up to the wall. I think we should go to the wall. And then they were like, yep, we should go to the wall. The sakana. The fucking every 3 minutes. So yeah, and then I was just like, okay, we gotta move to the wall. We got a good place. We put a gen down. That was great by Altair. He put the gen at the right timing. Altair was good with his gens. He placed them, like, just in time for all of it, you know? When we got naded, when we got Gibby ulted, when we got... It was great. What Well, yeah, I think third game it was very smooth. We got lucky as well because a lot of the teams at the end were like duos and solos. Like there wasn't really a full trio that survived at the end. They all got picked off kind of. One of the guys who actually landed below the jump deck, there was, you remember, like there was a bloodhound. Like when we tried to go to the wall, when we tried to like stick to the wall, right? There was a bloodhound running there solo, right? That wasn't actually a solo. That was a bloodhound that did a Valk ult. You remember there was a Valkyrie and a Horizon on the top with us? It was them. I was watching the VOD, right? So they were meant to land there, but then bloodhound unfortunately fell. He wasn't able. I think he like fucked up the Valk ult or something. He tried to land, but he couldn't and fell down. So that was lucky too. Like we were able to just beam this guy and get rid of the bloodhound. Bloodhound has like wall hacks and shit, so it's so annoying, right? But we were able to get rid of him. It was great, you know. And like huge props to Altair for downing one of the guys in the third round. I think the Valkyrie took the jump pad in the last zone of game 3. Not the jump pad. I don't know what you call those. Like the cannon. He took it and then he was flying. Altair was the only one shooting him. I don't think me and RPR really was looking at him. We were looking at the Horizon instead. So RPR and we were looking at Horizon. Altair looking at the Valkyrie. We got rid of them. That was like super team effort. And then the last team for what was it? Game 3. There was a Giga and Valk. I timed my tactical perfectly. I was like, okay. This is like when they're gonna be moving, so they're gonna throw the bub. So I think I should shoot it now. Shot it, hit both of them. So they weren't able to like... What's the word? They were like trying to pop a bat, right? They were trying to pop a bat and they were trying to pop a bub at the same time. But then I was able to cancel that too. And the gen was great, you know. The gen was insane. We blocked all the nades. We blocked the Giga ult. Altair and RPR at the end, game 3, they focused to get like their synergy was insane that game. They just both aimed at the Giga, melted him, and then we just pushed. We won, you know. I mean, I told you guys, right? He's fucking cracked at aiming. I told you guys, man. He's insane. His aim is cracked, dude. Like you saw his like sniper, like. He's a great player. He's like he'll be a very good support fragger, kind of. You just give him a scout, like, and you just let him do the damage. Like I feel like he's the type of player that will be the best if the IGL is like, Altair, you do this, and then he'll be like, yep, and he just does that for the whole game. He's very good at doing that. He's insane. Your grenade throw was very nice, by the way. Oh, thank you. Thank you. That was that arc so was pretty good. I put it behind. I threw it behind the rampart. Not in front of it, behind. Because I knew that RPR was gonna shoot. Like, RPR is not the type of person to see a wall, a rampart wall, and be like, I'm not gonna shoot it. He'll be I see a rampart wall, I will break it. That's the type of mentality he has. So he started shooting it with the G7. Put a couple of shots into, what was it, Rampart, and then obviously Rampart's gonna run, right? Flies backwards and then he just kills him. So that nade, I thought that vert nade was gonna hit him though. That vert nade didn't do much. And then the Bloodhound, you know, we just swing together. Bloodhound's aim was Giga control player. You could just see. I mean, if anyone was watching that Bloodhound's POV at that rock fight, he like melted out there. Like, super controller. Yeah. The rat almost full wipe. Yeah, so that rat was like... That fight, I watched RPR's POV and Altair's. They were so laggy, that fight. I think... I'm not too sure if he was laggy as well, but like... Half the bullets were no-rigging that guy, so... Yeah, it was... Yeah. Well, the reason why I didn't help them in that fight, right? I mean, it was a 2v1 there. I thought they could just win. Not only that, but I was kind of like looking at right side, where Ollie's team was, I think that was. Altair has a POV. No, Altair doesn't. It's just, Altair doesn't have a POV. Like, I was looking at the other team at the rocks. Because the thing is that the team at the rocks could just swing on us, right? So at the it was Amalie. Okay, it was Amalie, right? I thought it was what was it? Ollie and Ohaku's team, but I guess not. Yeah. So that's that. Whoever the Catalyst was, which I think it was Ollie, because I think she was the only one who played Catalyst. Her wall actually saved us. Her wall saved us. No, Azur's team died, like, first in Game 3. Yeah, Ollie was a Catalyst, right? Yeah. That's unfortunate, but I mean, we you know, we were able to kill this guy and we were able to move on, so that was great. That's that. Game 4. Game 4, I feel like we were being, like, we were kind of just playing ranked, honestly. It didn't feel like a tournament game, the last one. It was, like, very ranked type of game. Fourth game, I feel like I played fine. Callouts were good. I knew which situation to put myself in. For example, when RG I was looking over through the cannon, I made sure to stay with RPR, so if anyone tries to rush him, I can just Valko out with him. Because Alter already has the building, so he doesn't need me, right? During the fight, I took high. I was throwing nades so they can't push. I think I was doing fine, except for that last bit. The last bit, I had high, but I had to get off high. I couldn't stay on high. The reason to that is because they have a horizon. They can just horizon queue and 3-man jump on me, and then I'll die. So I had to pull back. And I threw a thermite so that they won't rush, right? I thought a thermite's gonna stop them, okay? Obviously, if a thermite is thrown, I wouldn't go through it. But they just charged through the thermite. I was popping a bat, right? I shouldn't have popped it, maybe. I should have flew further back, and then I should have popped it, I think. I threw a thermite, they just rushed it. Unfortunate. And I got kind of stuck in the rock. I don't know if you guys can tell from my POV, but like there was like this little rock area that I kind of got stuck. I was like, fuck! Can't move! I died. Unfortunate moment, but shit happens, right? Shit happens. Hey Axel, I'm starting Kingdom Hearts. And I know you have experience with it. What should I expect going in? Expect it's gonna be one of your best games you're gonna play, dude. It's such a good game. If you like story games, you're gonna love it. It just depends on which series you play, in which order. I've only played 1, 2, and 3. So like I can't say, you know, which one's the best, because I haven't even played some of the series, but 1 is just great. I mean, just 1 itself is already great. 2 is, like, fabulous. 3 is alright. 3 is alright. Don't try to logic Kingdom Hearts. Yeah, don't think about it. Just enjoy the moment in Kingdom Hearts. The more you think about Kingdom Hearts, the more it hurts your brain, so... yeah. 3 is very hard to understand. Yeah, it is. It really is, yeah. It's difficult. Yeah, without a doubt, they knew. Yeah, they knew where we are, so like they pushed us. I think they knew, like, oh, if we push this guy, he's a solo. I mean, and it was Alpha Azul who pushed me. It wasn't anyone else. It was just him. So I'm pretty sure it's like, you know, the pro instinct and just being a pro. You know, you just have much more game knowledge and game sense. That's just how it is. Yeah. It was insane, but yeah. That controller aim was insane. Oh, is he a controller player? I think he's a key and MNK player, I think. I don't think Alpha Azul is controller player. He used to play like PUBG Pro or something, so he should be. He plays both, right? I see how it is. I see. なるほどね。Yeah, he was like a PUBG Pro. But yeah, I wish Game 4 is a bit sweatier. I wish some of the games were more sweatier. Game 3 was like pretty sweaty, but I think it could have been or gotten a bit more sweatier. Like I think it was a oh wait, but it's like 4th zone and there's still 9 squads. I guess that's pretty sweaty. 5th zone, 9 squads. I guess like I wanted something more like 14 squads. Because you know the tournament I watched it, and there's like 14 people and all that, but yeah. But yeah, I think we all played our role. Like, Altair is like, so if we were to like compare like player types, who is who, I think Altair would be like Jordan. You know, he's a great support fragger player, and he does like good callouts when he needs to. It's like Jordan, but kind of maybe talks less, like Reps from TSM. He's also very good at the scout, you know. Not Michael Jordan. Reps from TSM, the team. He's also like out there. His favorite character to use is Watson. He likes using long-range weapon, like longbow and stuff he uses as well, so I think I'm the player that's like snipe, kind of. Sometimes I just completely, like, some call out just completely does not reach my ear. Just goes from left to right, and I just focus on fragging too much, on fighting. And I just like die in the dumbest ways, you know. I went to watch RPR's VOD as well, and people are like, "Oh, this guy's like, this guy kind of reminds me of Monday." And I was like, and I watched some of Monday's ALGS videos, and I was like, I can kind of see Monday gets high on adrenaline as well, and it's like. He's like, yep, I'm with you, and shit as well. So I can kind of see where they get that from, but playstyle wise, I'm nowhere near Monday. I'm so different playstyle wise. I play like Snipe Down, I think, playstyle wise. All the other participants were like Sasuga RPR pro player. Yeah, he's insane. Well, alright. Yeah, I would love to compete in future tourneys, man. I would love to. And Rena Moon, welcome to the chat tier of the membership, man. Thank you for joining. I would love to, definitely. I would definitely love to play with them. They're so fun. I still have their adrenaline. His experience and skill, yep. I mean, he's won worlds, you know. Remy, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Arigatou gozaimasu. Thank you. I mean, maybe the reason why I play a lot like Snipe is because I watch his POV a lot when he plays. He's the type of person who pushes a lot. He's like, push, we're gonna kill this guy, you know. But I guess there's a difference. It's because he's a controller player, and he needs to get in range for that, like, that car R9 to, like, you know, beat the shit out of him. I'm different. I'm a MNK player, so I don't need to get that close up to them, I think. Man, I'm just excited for more tournaments in the future. I don't know if I'll play one in Japan while I'm over there, but if I could, I definitely will join, you know? Yeah. Jenny Trent, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey Axel, I dropped out of school. Don't know what to do next, but I'm planning to open a cafe. Wish me luck, and also wish you good luck in future projects too, Axel. Hey, thank you so much, man, Jenny Trent. I mean, opening a cafe, that sounds really cool, actually. I know a lot of people, like I know a couple of friends of mine who wants to have their own restaurant, who wants to open their own cafe, so I say just go for it, man. If you know what you want to do, just go for it. Like, you know, a lot of people are like, hey, like, you need a degree, you need to do this, and yes, I agree with them sometimes when they say that. Like, having a degree would definitely help you out in life, right? But I feel like a lot of people who gets degrees, right, are people who doesn't know what they want to do with life. They just get it because they don't know what they want to do with life, right? I was like, I don't know what to do. I'll just grab a degree so I can get a job, right? That's what a lot of people thinks like. Don't think like that. If you know what you want to do and you don't need a degree for it, just be like, fuck it, I don't need it. But then you have to commit to what you want to do. Because if you are going to open a cafe, right? If it doesn't go well and you don't have a degree, you have nothing to go back on or like lean your back against. So you have to fully commit. You can't just be like, I'll just do it for fun. You can't. You have to fully commit. So what I can say is that Jenny, good luck. Don't dip out on it, okay? You have to make your time worth it if you're gonna open a cafe. And I believe in you. I believe in you. So good luck. Who knows? Maybe one day I might come visit that cafe. I might just walk upon on it. Who knows? Maybe I'll be like, oh, do you guys sell like Frappuccino? Do you guys sell like banh mi's and shit? Who knows? Maybe I might, you know? Good luck, man. Good luck. Tsukiko Uchinose, thank you so much for the super chat. What's the first food thing you want to grab when you get to Japan? Maybe something you haven't had in a while or can only get in Japan. So I think the first thing I would want to eat is ramen. I think I mentioned this in my past or like previous, was it Zatsudan stream or something? But every time I go to Japan, the first thing I have is like a bowl of ramen at this certain ramen place. Every time I go there, so I'm excited for that. Yeah, that's probably what I'm gonna have. Thank you though. Thank you for the super chat. カノンさん、スーパーチャットありがとうございます。感謝します。ありがとう。感謝です。Banh mi. I'm gonna have a banh mi before I go back. I'm gonna have a banh mi. I'm gonna have one tomorrow probably. Actually, let's see. I'm gonna get my CPR test tomorrow. We'll see what happens. What kind of ramen? 豚骨ラーメンでしょう。Only 豚骨。Oh, and I'm gonna get to grab my own merch as well when I get to Japan. I'm gonna get to grab my own merch. I'm excited for that too. Power Sheep, thank you so much for the membership gifts. I appreciate it. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Thank you. Do you like Jiroke? I love it. I love it. It's nice. There's like a lot of food on the bowl. Jiroke is like, it's like a bunch of what do you call it? Moyashiってなんて言うんだっけ? I forgot what you call them, but it's just like topped on with lots of veggies, and those veggies are nice veggies, not shit veggies. So. Freyo Rander, thank you so much for the super chat. Tell us if you meet Echina Ne-chan at JP. I'll tell you guys if I see any. I probably won't talk to any. I'm too scared. I don't see a point in talking to them. Like I said, I just have fun admiring them from afar. I don't need to talk to them. I'm just like, Bean Sprout, yeah, Bean Sprout, that's what it is. There's like a lot of Bean Sprout and like stuff on like... I mean, I love Bean Sprout, right? pho has a lot of bean sprout. Jiroke ramen has a lot of bean sprout. Like, bean sprout is just amazing in noodles. It's just amazing. That is called a stalker, Axel. No, that's different. I don't give a shit about what they do in their private life or anything. I don't give a shit. I don't give a single shit. If I'm at the station, like at a train station, and I see a cute Nechan, I'll just be like, oh, it's very cute. And I'll just admire from afar. Right? I'll just be like, oh, look, she looks very cute. Hop on the train, forget about her. Right? And then on the stream, I might be like, oh, I saw like a cute Nechan at the station today. It's that simple. I mean, I would never want to talk to people, just like walk up to them and be like, hey, okay. I would never do that. Reason why is because, I mean, they're just minding their own business, right? So you just mind your own business too, right? Like, there's no need to, like, bother them being like, hey, you look cute, you know? I just wanted to say, like, that's just creepy, you know? I wouldn't say that. If they're, like, in your workplace or whatever, maybe you could just say it, you know? Just being like, hey, like, oh, you're like, what do you call it? Your clothes look really nice today, or like, your hair looks really nice, you know? Don't just go up to them and being like, hey, I thought you were really cute, because that's just weird at times. Just start off by complimenting in some other way, you know? You just watch, not even really watch, I mean, for example, if you guys saw someone that looks good, right? Whether at the bus stop or like a train station or at like school or whatever, like your work. If you saw someone that looks like cute, you just be like, oh, they look cute, right? You wouldn't be like, I cannot look at this person or else I'm a stalker. You'll never do that. You just look at them and be like, oh, looks cute, right? But then you'll like forget about them at the end of the day, right? You just be like, oh, it was just, you know, I just saw this person at the station. Nothing so big about it. It just cleansed my eyes, you know? As simple as that, you know? Nothing too big about it. Porter, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you so much, I appreciate it. Just some snack funds, have fun in Japan. Feet Mana-chan, some banana maybe. I'll make sure to. I need to buy gifts for management. I need to buy stuff. I should buy like Vegemite and shit. I don't know. I should get gifts for them. Thank you so much, thank you. Adrian, thank you so much for the super chat. Safe travels to Japan, Axel. Thank you. I appreciate it. Arigato. Thank you. Ano-chan, thank you so much for the super chat. Have a fun and safe trip to Japan. Thank you. Arigato. I appreciate it. Hiroshi, thank you so much for the super chat. Excited for any upcoming music projects you've got going on. I love hearing how much you've improved with your singing. Good luck with your vocal lessons in Japan. Yes, sir. Thank you so much, Vampire Sheep. I'm looking very forward to it as well. Very forward to it, actually. I know a lot of music people over there, so I'm getting in contact with them. Making songs as well. Yes, definitely. And practicing. Like, other than just singing myself here, I have no other way of practicing, so I'm really excited to get proper practice over there. Very excited. Lottie Shi, thank you for the 2-month of membership. Hi Axel, I passed my master oral exam this week. Haven't watched the Apex VOD yet, but congrats. Thank you for your hard work and hope you have lots of fun in JP. Hey Claudia, congratulations first of all. I don't know what a master oral exam is. Is it like some dentist kind of shit, I'm guessing? That's amazing, dude. Like, I know, you know, stuff in the medical area is definitely difficult, right? There's no way it's easy, so congratulations. And thank you. I'll make sure to have fun in Japan as well. Thank you. Congrats, man. Congrats. Sasuga yane. Sasuga my axolotls. Eri, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Safe travels, Axel. Hope you have a fun time in JP. Thank you so much. I definitely will. Let's just hope down my plane doesn't go down. If I don't tweet after I arrive in Japan, then just think of my plane just went down. Yeah. G-Step, thank you so much for joining the chat tier of the membership. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you. Alexander Tarasov, thank you for being 1 month with the membership of the Giga chat tier. Thank you so much. Could you please explain why you said to Magni that your character for D&D was too feminine? I mean, Magni knew what he was doing, right? With that art. Gave me that cake. I look very bratty. I mean, what else, right? What else can I say about it? But then, again, apparently the art that I sent him of was very, like... I don't think it looked that feminine. Ko is just a shota to me. I just wanted to be like a shota. But then he made me like... like a very feminine shota, you know, like kusogaki shota. And I was like, huh? Have you seen? Yeah, I've seen him. I like his design. Does he really look that... I don't think so. I don't think it was. But yeah. I mean, I still like the character. Looks nice. He was cool. Yeah, he was cool, but... Come on, Jack. Come on. Reikichi, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Will you be checking out Grand Blue Fantasy Fest 2 while in Japan? I actually bought tickets for it, yeah. I won't mention what day I'm going, but yeah. Yeah, I'm excited. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. Nora, thank you for the 5 membership gifts. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Arigato. Thank you. Oh, my chat froze on my YouTube side. Oh, it's back. There you go. Satyo-man, thank you for the 2-month of membership with the Omni chat. Thank you so much. Safe trip. Hope you have fun in JP. Oh, you know what I wanted to talk about? First of all, Satyo-man, thank you so much. And because for the Omni chat tier, right, a lot of things is still in the works, like the wallpaper. I haven't been able to even do the JP voice, what was it, voice thingy yet. I'm gonna be doing frequent updates on the Omni chat tier about my like Japan trip. I think I'm gonna be talking about it more. Like I'll talk about some on Twitter and stuff, but like I think mainly I should do it on like the Omni chat tier. I don't know, just to give something more to you guys, you know. I was like, I think that's fair enough, you know. So yeah. By the way, when there's gonna be new emotes, I've actually already commissioned them. I'm just waiting for Mane-chan to get back to me and get back to the artist. I think we're just waiting now. I think we've done all the commissioning. We're just waiting now. Yeah. Hey-Tay-chan, thank you for the super chat. Thank you, Aniki. Take care and have a nice trip. Definitely will. Thank you so much, man. Thank you. Definitely will. Nakashite kore. I'm excited. Very excited. So here's the thing, what I'm gonna do. I'm not gonna sleep the night before, right? I'm just gonna try stay up as long as I can and then go to like my flight so I can sleep on the plane at least. That's gonna be like, and I think I'm gonna be doing like Zatsudan chats and stuff on the last day. So yeah, stay excited. Where was I up to? Yeah. Z, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you. Why do you always give yourself death flags? We'll miss you, Aniki. But jokes aside, please stay safe and have lots of fun with your friends and family. First of all, thank you so much for the super chat. Yeah, I'm sorry. Maybe I just want to be with Sayori at this point. Who knows? Maybe I just miss her a bit too much, man. Sayori, the trauma. Well, I'll be tweeting from heaven if I do end up with Sayori. I'll be like, hey, I'm with Sayori now. I'm happy. Hope you guys find your Sayori. Peace out. Yeah. Platsu, thank you so much for the super chat. Aniki, this coming Saturday is my wedding. I wish I could invite you, the boys, and all the tempura. Safe travel to Japan and enjoy your travels. Hey, congrats, man. Wedding? That's hella special, Platsu. Thank you so much. Yo, make sure to have the moment of your life, okay? For your wedding, if you need to prepare for it, you know, no need to watch, like, streams. No need to, you know, check the VODs, anything. Just focus on yourself, focus on your wedding, and make it a blast, okay? If I was there, I would love to have, like, personally, you know, some nice dish. Like, I don't know, a steak or, like, lobster or anything, but I just hope you have, you know, eat plenty of good food for your wedding. Take amazing photos and have the moment of your life, okay? It's like, I don't know if it okay, I don't know if it's like your first time getting married or like second time. I don't really care, but like if it's the first time, then you're only gonna get it once, right? You're only gonna get that special like moment once, so make the best of it, okay, Platsu? I mean, because people do get remarried and stuff, right? That's what I'm just saying, you know? If it's the first time, you know, make it something very special, right? Congratulations, Platsu, congrats. DST, thank you for the 2-month of membership. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Safe travels, Axel. I really am excited for the ways you'll grow musically. Take care of your voice while you practice. Drink some honey lemon tea. Definitely, I'm gonna take care of my voice when I'm over there because I want to stream as much as I can even when I'm over there. So, definitely. I mean, there will be more like days that I'll take off. Obviously, like right now, I stream every day pretty much, right? When I have the chance to. But when I'm in Japan, I think I'll be taking like 2 to 3 days off every week, unfortunately, because of how busy I'm gonna be over there, and just, you know, some family stuff I have to help out with. Gotta go clean my grandma's grave. Gotta take care of my grandpa. And yeah, a bit busy, but I still want to stream a lot. So yeah, maybe I'll do like 2 streams a day to like back it up. I mean, I still do like 2 streams a day technically. Every day I do like pretty much 2 streams a day. You know, it's fun. I like it. I like doing it. One at this time, and one during like lunchtime around for me. It's fun, yeah. I like it. Wait, let me open Hololizers because I can't keep up with the. ちょっと待ってね。Hololizer. Oh, I also like saw like some of the girls playing FIFA. I want to play FIFA. Like I know it's you only. I know I'm gonna like play it like. It looks decently fun. I want to play it. I think I'm not gonna play it as much, but I want to play FIFA. It looks fun. So where was I? Oh, ちょっと待ってね. I think I read up to here. Kismet Nightingale, thank you so much for the 5 membership gifts. I appreciate it. Arigato, thank you. Aku, thank you so much for the super chat. Have a safe trip to JP, Aniki. During Black Friday, I saw so much Axolotl merch and wanted to buy them because all because of you. Thank you for choosing them. No problem. I mean, is what you guys wanted, right? Like Axolotls as like the fan name, and I think it's a pretty good fan name. I never like before like I debuted, management was like, hey, you know, try to come up with something, but I couldn't. Like I was like, I don't know what I want them to be. I want them to choose mainly, so I was like, but I had to come up with one, so I think I came up with like Doggo or something, because my, you know, like, because I knew everyone was gonna call me a dog when I first debuted, so I was like, I'll just go with Doggo then. But then I'm glad you guys picked what you guys wanted. I'm glad. So more like thank you from my side, you know? Thank you. Thank you. よしさん、スーパーチャットありがとうございます。日本でファミチキも食べてくれよな。ああ、もう食べますよ、いっぱい。俺多分なんか夜友達と飲みに出かけた日とか帰ってくるときは必ずファミチキ多分食って帰ってくるよ。必ずね。ファミチキいっぱい食わせていただきます。ありがとうございます、スーパーチャット。This guy, thank you for the super chat. So Axel, back in high school, did you and your mates always greet each other with a sack? Oh my fucking god, sack wax, holy shit. Also, did they make you play the circle game? The circle game, not so much, but man, fucking sack wax, dude. Holy shit. Yo, let me tell you a story, dude. I have a fucking story about sack whacking, dude. Holy fucking shit. But this was like, sack whacking was only a thing when I was in year 7. It didn't last for long in our like school. It was like year 7, right? So what is a sack whack? So first of all, a sack whack is just you fucking hit your mate's dick, right? You just like flick your fucking wrist or your hand at your mate's dick and you just fucking like damage them for no reason. You just fucking hit them in the dick and they're like, ooh, my fucking nuts, right? So like your nutsack, right? And you're whacking it, which is essentially why you call it a sack whack, right? So like, the boys in year 7, we were all covering our dicks at one point. We were walking with our fucking hands over our dicks because we were so scared of getting hit in the fucking dicks, and it hurts, dude. It fucking hurts. Alright? So, like, we'll be waiting outside of class. Everyone has their hands on their dicks because they don't want to get hit. And we're just like, you know, it's like soccer. You know how soccer players, when they're, like, taking, like, when they're standing to make a wall for, like, the penalty kick, they have, like, their hands on your crotch. That's what was essentially happening, right? Just think about it. Outside of the class, a bunch of Year 7 kids holding onto their crotches because they don't want to get hit. So, and, like, people will whack you if they find this, like, chance. They'll be like, oh, this guy isn't holding his crotch down. I'm gonna fucking whack it. And they'll walk up behind you and fucking smack it. And then you'll be, like, on the floor for, like, a minute or two in pain. Right? And guess what I did? I was a big brainer, okay? So, like, I told you guys I had, like, a really close friend of mine who, like, went back to his country after, like, 1 year, right? So he was like my best friend. He was, like, the first friend I made when I was in high school. I was in the same food tech class as him as well. And we had, like, an assignment where we had to, cook a food, right? Like, we had to, like, I don't know, we had to, like, cook a food and bring it in or some shit. I forgot what it was exactly. But so I invited him over to my place, and we were cooking pasta that day, I remember. Right? And, like, even at my place, he would have his, like, hand on his, like, crotch, so I won't sack whack him, right? And I was like, I need to find a way to get that fucking AT field off of this. I need to break this man's AT field, right? You know what I did? I grabbed, I forgot what, I think it was like a doll or something. I forgot what it was, but I grabbed something, right? And I was like, hey, bro, catch. I threw it at him, right? My man let go of his, he broke his AT field. He went to grab whatever I was throwing at him. In that moment, I just went like, you know, when samurais, you know, when they reach for the katana and then just like, you know, when they like move their hands just a bit, you know, they go, and then like the apple split in half in midair. You know that? It was kind of like that. I threw the fucking doll into the air. My man has no barrier. I just like smirked and I was like, haha, gotcha, bitch. And I was like, Zenitsu style. Yeah, I just whacked so fast. I was like, bah! And then pull back my hand. And then the guy, my friend, he's like, ooh! And then he just fell on the floor in pain. Man. Good old days. Omae wa mou shindei. Literally, dude. I threw it. When he let go of his hands, I was like, gotcha, bitch. You ain't getting away. I killed him. Bah. Man, that was good memories. I used to do that shit all the time. Sack whack was the thing. But I don't know. Year 7 was kind of like that for me. Year 7 was, you know... I wasn't a big fan of my Year 7 days, though, actually. It wasn't super fun. It started getting more fun when I was, like, in Year 8 and 9. It's because some shit happened when I was in Year 7 as well, which kind of fucking, like, destroyed me mentally in a way. So I wasn't very happy. But then in Year 8, you know, I met all my new... Like, I met some new friends when I was in Year 8 as well. Yeah, I met like, new friends. Not exactly new, they were, like, my classmates, but I never really, like... We were only, like, acquaintances, right? Well, not really, actually. At the end of Year 7, I started being friends with them. The reason why is because I started playing basketball at the end of Year 7. Well, not end, actually. Mid of Year 7, I'd say. Yeah. And then they were like, hey, can we join? And we're like, yeah, sure, dude. Come on. And we were, like, all playing. And then we just became best bros, you know? Through basketball. So... that was fun. Year 8 was, you know, when we started playing competitive sports. And I'm a person who loves being competitive with things I have passion with, you know? Like I said, you know, like, when I played, you know, a tournament, it was so fun, right? I love that intense moment. I love it. It's just... I can never get enough of it. Being competitive. It's so fun. But that's, like, for sports and stuff, though, that I'm competitive. Like, when it comes to study and shit, I didn't give a shit, honestly. I just did it because my parents told me to, like, hey, be good at your studies, so... Carrie, welcome to the Giga Chat tier of the membership. Thank you so much for joining. I appreciate it. Thank you. It was fun. I liked it a lot. Stella, thank you so much. Oh man, I don't know how many months has passed because I'm checking it on Hololizer, but thank you so much for the membership. Hope Aniki have a good trip in Japan, and don't forget to wear warm gear. Thank you so much. I'll make sure. I mean, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. I'm going there with a tank top, but it should be fine. Yeah, it should be fine. Not a problem. Not a problem. Do a whack sack to Yago when you get the cover. Dude, you want me to get fired? Hell no, man. Hell no. Hell no. Even I wouldn't do that, okay? That's just... That's beyond, like, harassment or anything. That's just, like... That's just a crime, dude. That's just a crime at that point. It'll be legendary. Not really. I'll just probably get arrested and, like, graduated, dude. Nothing amazing about that, really. It's literally assaulting. Yeah. I'm excited, though. What happened in E-Ray? What else? So I had that. Oh, remember, like, when I talked about, you know, how the girl first, like, rejected me, and then later on, she was like, oh, I actually, like, kind of like you as well. You remember I told you guys that that happened with the girl I was crushing on for about 5 to 6 years? At the end of year 8 was about when she told me about that. That was pretty cool. I was, like, feeling all fluffy as shit at the end of year 8. I was like, man, I'm so happy. Let's go with that kind of shit. Year 9 was the year I went to Japan for a while. You know what's funny is that I was just like going to Japan for a trip, but they thought I was leaving like forever. And like my crush and a couple of other girls and like a couple of other dudes, friends of mine. Like my dude mates knew, right, that I was just going for like a trip, but then the girls like friend of mine didn't, so they made like a book for me. I actually still even have it till this day, like right next to my desk. But they made like a farewell book. I was like, I'm not dying. And I was like, shit, I'm coming back, bro. But I remember one friend of mine, she used to like, what do you call it, chisel? Like, she used to chisel, like, she used to do chiseling art, right? And she chiseled me an art of Maki-chan. And I was like, holy shit, you are cracked. That was very sweet of her. I have like a book. In our nature, thank you so much for the super chat. Hey Aniki, have a safe flight. Hope I finish my course when I hope I finish my course of you when you're back. Oh, you're gonna cost me? Okay. Game, let's go. I'll be waiting for it in our nature. Is it gonna be Alice or is it gonna be Axel? I wonder which one it's gonna be. I'm excited, let's go. Bachi, thank you for the 2-month of membership. Slab's desk. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Wait, let me try to look for, let me try to go grab that. Just after that. You know what? I think I have it. It's like issues around here. The thing is that I like moved places like a tad while ago, so I might have put it somewhere else. I'm sorry, by the way, if the microphone isn't catching what I'm saying. You probably won't be able to hear it. My apologies, but if this isn't even getting captured by the mic, but remember I put it somewhere. These moved a lot of things in my room. I moved. You can still hear me, right? Okay. Just like that. When did I move all this stuff? not in the old place that I used to put it. I might have moved it somewhere else. Yeah. I think it's like in a stash of like my high school like stuff. But yeah, I had like people writing on it. On the last page, there was a huge dick that my guy friend drew. He was like, haha, have fun. It was huge dick, you know? But yeah, that happened. And then I went to Japan, and then when I went to Japan, right? I went to a Japanese school for what's the kengaku? Kengaku ってなんて言うんだろう? Kengaku 英語調べてみた. What does that mean? How do I translate English? Kengaku 英語. Not exchange. It's like just visiting the school kind of for like 2 weeks to a month. Just studying there kind of like for fun. Really, not even for like anything serious. I was there, and I was like, remember I told you on the first day that I went there, the teacher paired me up with the basketball captain, the captain of the team. I remember he was like, "Oh, are you the new guy?" And I'm like, "Yeah," because he was so excited to meet me because they're like, "Oh, he's like from North Elysium, he plays basketball," and the guy's like, "No shot," you know, because to them, you know, foreigners are like pretty rare, I guess, especially in schools and stuff. When you're like an adult, not really, but like when you're like in high school, it's like really rare to them. So they're like, "Holy shit, I can't wait to meet this guy," and he was like very hyped to meet me. We played like basketball and stuff, and on the first day that I met him, he was like, "Yo, you the new guy, dude," and he'll like walk me around the school, show me places, right? And it's like, okay, so like first class is gonna start in about 10 minutes, so like make sure to like, you know, come up with like introductions and stuff. And I was like, fuck, what? I'm so bad at doing that shit. I just literally say, "Hey, I'm Axel, nice to meet ya." I'm very simple, right? And I was like, God fucking damn it, I have to do that? And then the teacher calls me in, right? The time's there. And I'm like, so I'm from North Elysium, what's up? I'm Axel. And then I was so nervous, right? Because they're all looking at me. And I'm like, fuck, stop looking at me, you shitbags, right? And then he's like, okay, can you go sit next to the basketball captain guy? And I was like, yeah, sure thing. I mean, that would be the best outcome for me, sitting next to. So it wasn't really next to him though, it was behind him. So he was like sitting on like the very like far left side of the right side. Like if you're looking at like from a teacher's point of view, right? So imagine you're standing from a teacher's point of view. He was on the very right side. Like he was like next to the wall, you know, with like the windows and shit, you know? And I was sitting behind him. I was like, okay, can you like sit behind him? And I was like, okay, sure. I was sitting behind him, right? And holy fucking shit. You know what's scary is that like the first class was alright, you know? Everyone was like, "Oh, hey, are you really from North Elysium?" It's like, "Yeah, I'm from North Elysium." It's like, what did you do over there? And I was like, I don't know, the average shit a fucking school kid does, just like you guys. And then we were just, you know, having some chat. A lot of people were asking me questions. That was like, and the teacher allowed it because it's like, oh, you know, it's like his first time here. Have fun, just ask him questions, and we'll just start class in 10 minutes, right? And then we were doing like a reading session, right? Oh my goodness, a fucking reading session. I was like, God fucking damn it. But then it was in English, because we had English class first. And I was like, okay, maybe I can flex on these bitches, right? And I was like, I can flex. And then, like, we were partnered up with the people next to us, right? So to the next of me was like a, girl wearing glasses. She was like an artist girl. Okay, and she was like, "Oh hey Axel, nice to meet you." But she was like very inkya, like very fucking inkya, so it was kind of hard to talk to her. Super fucking inkya. And I'm like, okay. It was like, you know, so like one person would read and then the next person would read to each other kind of stuff. It was, I don't exactly know what it was. I think it was like eikaiwa, because they do that a lot in Japan. It's like, rather than studying English, they prioritize trying to talk English to each other, kind of, you know? So they were like, we were just, you know, talking in English, and I was like, super inkya. Inkya means, what's the word for inkya? Inkya. Nandakke? Introverted, yes. She was very introverted. Yes, introverted, that's the word, yep. And I was like, oh, you know, we were just like talking and we were just doing the casual shit, right? Like what the teacher asked us to. That was easy, that was over, right? And then I asked her, right? Because like she was obviously like I saw her drawing stuff before the class, right? Because when I sat down first, I saw her drawing shit, right? So I was like, oh, what are you drawing, right? And she was like, oh, I like to draw, you know, anime stuff. Like, I watch a lot of anime and manga. And I was like, oh, cool, I do too. It was like, what anime have you been watching recently? And she was telling me about all these, like, anime she's watching. And then she was like, what do you watch, Axel? Me being the fucking dumbass without thinking about anything. I was like, oh, recently I've been watching this anime called Shinmai Mao's Testament. Because I remember Shinmai Mao's Testament was, like, new. He was, like, one of the latest animes at the time. I was watching it weekly or some shit. I was like, yeah, I've been watching Shinmai Mao's Testament. My favorite character is Mio. And then you know what? She was like, oh my god, I watched that too. And I was like, oh really? I was like, which girl do you... And she said she liked the blue-haired girl. I forgot her name. But I was like, yeah, I really love Shinmai Mao's Testament, right? And we were just talking, we were just like bantering about Shinmai Mao's Testament. And then, like, when I left Japan, or like when I left the school, on the last day, you know, she gave me a drawing of Mio. And I still have that too. I still have it in like the high school folder thingy I have it saved on. I gotta go look for it, but like I still have it. Like she drew like a drawing of Mio for me, and she's like, here you go. You like Mio, right? So she drew it for me. I was like, oh, thank you. It's not like colored or anything. She wasn't the type of person who colors the art. It was like manga style, you know. So she gave me that. And I was like, oh, thank you very much. That's a story I had. But what's scary, right, about this whole thing was, so I was like, okay, so like I'm getting along with these people, cool, right? What scared me was, right, so right after that, break time, right? Ding dong dang dong, you know, break time. I was talking like with the guy, like I was already kind of surrounded, right, during break time, because more people comes to ask questions. They're like, oh, you know, it's like, what position do you play in basketball? Are you gonna like play basketball with any of the guys here? Because we want to come watch and stuff, right? And I was like, yeah, sure. So I've been talking about 10 minutes, and I was like, let me, because they have vending machines in high schools in Japan, right? Well, in where I was at, they had vending machines, right? So I was like, oh, let me go buy like some tea or some shit, right? And I got up out of my seat, and because there's a crowd blocking, I couldn't see where the door was, right? I got up and I was like, they moved for me, right? And I was gonna go to the door, and then there's more fucking people at the door. I told you guys, right? There was like I think I talked about this before, that when I went to Japan and when I went to school, there was a horde of people at the fucking doors. There's like 2 doors, one at the front, one at the back, and they were both fucking surrounded. And I was like, holy shit. And then when I left, right, like the door, like when I got to the door, I told you there was some, like, there was, I mean, a lot of people talked to me, but like the couple of people I remember that talked to me was the one girl that looked like fucking Nico from Love Live. She had twin tails, she was small, she was a fucking brat. I mean, she looked decently cute as well, but she was a fucking brat, dude. She was like Nico. I told you guys, right? There was a girl that was like Nico, like, and remember I told you guys that we went to like Akihabara, right? And like they made me take like Purikura fucking shit. So there was a girl like Nico, and then like, and then, you know, the girls I went with were like Nico's friends. We'll just call her Nico, right? Like, it was like Nico's friend, right? Like a bunch of her friends were the ones that we went to, with like, not really bunch, it's like 3 or 4 of them, I guess. And we went to like Akihabara to take photos, but there was other people as well. There was this one, I don't know if I can say this, but she had pretty big badonkas, let's just say. Let's just call her Big Badonka Ne-chan, okay? We'll just say that. No, not really a Ne-chan, same age, so we just call her... No, but calling her Big Badonka sounds kind of rude, so... What should we call her? I don't know. We'll call her Girl A then. right? So girl A, right? This girl walked up to me and she's like, hey, right? So I was like, oh, hey, what's up? And then she was like, oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. She's like, oh, I forgot what I was gonna say. And I was like, what? And she's like, I don't know, I just wanted to talk to you, you know? I was like, wow, what a great way to start a conversation. You don't know what you want to talk about, so you just approach them and you tell them straight up, I don't know what I want to talk about, but I want to talk with you. So I was like, okay, fine. And we got along pretty well, right? I mean, like, she was pretty friendly and I'm pretty friendly, so we got her. I forgot what we exactly talked about. All I remember about this is, like, she was the girl who invited me to go to, like, a theme park. Is that what you call it? Like a theme park? You know, like those places where they have like roller coasters and shit. Is that what you call it? A theme park? Yeah. Okay. It's like she invited me to go to a theme park with her one day after school, right? So I was like, okay, I'm fine. Yes, the Ojo. Yeah, the like, Wadonka fucking Ojo. Well, like, she would talk like that, but like, I was like, okay, we can go. And then on the day, right, that we were meant to go, like, she just dipped out. But then the reason she dipped out was fair enough. Like, according to her, I don't know if it's true or not, which is like, oh, you know, I have like period cramp and pain, so I can't go. So I was like, okay, that's totally fine. But then she was being kind of sussy before that. Because I remember, she's like, oh, how long are you gonna stay? And I was like, oh, I'm only staying here for like a month or two. I'm just here for holidays. And then she's like, god damn it. I remember her fucking like, you know, like when you make a noise with like your mouth, like, you know, like when you like slap your tongue in your mouth, like, what do you call that? Like, you know, I fucking heard us do that. And her friends were laughing. Her two friends were fucking laughing. I remember that. And I remember I said, "Uwa, kawaii desu ne," or some shit, you know. But I thought we were just joking at the time, right? I thought she was just joking. I thought, like, you know... I mean, I went along with the play, you know. I thought she was doing some shit like, man, if he was here for longer, I could have been with him or some shit, you know. And I was just joking around, being like, haha, you're scary, yo. You know, because, I mean... Look, I love going along with bits and shit, right? But then ever since then, she's been, like... a bit sussy. Because, like, she was, like... She was, like, texting me, like, so much until then. And then after that, she's, like... being very cold and shit. So she's like... Yeah, I think she just, like, was like, oh, I'm just gonna dip out, dude. He's not gonna even be here for that long. I'm dipping out. I'm not gonna even be friends with him. So I was like, wow, that's very, like, not nice of her. You know? Fumbled the bag again, bossman. No. Never did, dude. Never did. I don't want to fucking date a bitch like her. I mean, if she's gonna be a bitch like her, like, if she's gonna be a bitch like that, then I'll just dip out. Alright, that's cool with me. Whatever, dude. I mean, at the time, I still like this other girl anyway, so... Or maybe it's because of that, because I told her that too. I was like, I already like someone. Maybe that's why, now that I think about it. That's true, I forgot about that. Maybe that's fucking why. I dodged that shit, dude. I was like, I fucking dodged it. Right, maybe that's why. So there was that girl. Oh, and you know, like... Sorry, I'm getting too, like, excited I'm talking. When I was in primary school, I actually went to, like, a primary near my place as well, right? And that was for about 2 weeks as well. This was, like, when I was in year 3 to 4. And on the last week, so I went for 1 week, and then on the last week, I couldn't go because I had a fever that was around 40 degrees, right? But I remember, like, you know, there was, like, a friend that I met there, right? We became really good friends. It's a guy, by the way. He became a really good friend of mine, and he came to Australia. Well, fuck it. I was just Australia at this point. Fuck it. Australia to come meet me, right? He came to Australia to meet me, and we let him stay over at our place for like a week or two. I remember. And he was the person who got me into playing yo-yos, because yo-yos was a thing in Japan. They had this thing called hyper yo-yo, right? And he like brought me omiyage, like a gift, and is like, oh, here you go, this is what's like big in Japan right now. Gave me a yo-yo, and I was like, damn, this is really cool, right? Which is why I started playing yo-yo when I was in primary school. I told you guys about it, right? Like I brought yo-yos to like my primary school, like gifted and talented like shows, like talent shows, and I was like doing this all this shit with like, yeah, that's that. But like, yeah, this kid brought a yo-yo, and you know what's funny is that this kid, when he was at our place, so we like, you know, lent him like a futon where he could sleep on. He fucking pissed on the futon, right? He fucking pissed on it. I'm sorry if you're watching this and you're like, oh shit, this guy's outing me, but he pissed on the futon, right? I mean, right, if he pissed on the futon, you can just honestly, you know, just own up to it, being like, I'm sorry, I like pissed. Cause like he was asleep, right? Like he was like 10 as well at the time, right? I mean, it's embarrassing, but you gotta say it, right? If it happens, you're like, you know, I'm sorry, but that guy didn't say anything about it and slept in the same fucking futon like another day. And my mom was like, okay, I'm gonna like chuck it out. And, like, you know, like you have to put futon in the sun, right? And she's like, why does it smell like piss? And it's like, oh, this guy pissed on it. So she had to wash that futon, right? But we never told him because, you know, like, we didn't want to embarrass him if he... But, like, the thing is that, like, so, you know, we said our goodbyes, you know, he went back to Japan, but, like, we never talked after that. And when I went to the high school, he was there. He was in the next fucking class, but he would not talk to me. And you know why he wouldn't talk to me? I bet it's because he fucking knew he did that shit and he doesn't want me to fucking tell everyone. He didn't fucking talk to me, dude. I was like... We gave you fucking company when you were over here for 4 weeks and you're not even gonna fucking greet me? What a fucking cunt you are. I'm gonna say it, dude. What a dickbag you are. I'm gonna use my Aussie privileges and I'm gonna say it because I've already said Aussie today, but you were a dickhead, dude. I was like, you're a fucking asshole, dude. Who does that? Alright, just laugh it off. Haha, yeah, this happened when I was a kid. Like, you can't say fucking hi to a buddy that you were good friends with just because you pissed yourself and you're so embarrassed. Like, that's a friend that you don't like. That's when I was like, that's a friend that I'm never gonna fucking need in my life. I don't need people like that. So that's that. I also remember there was like this girl who was very mean to me when I was in primary, right? She was like when I was in primary and when I used to try to talk to her, because I mean, I just like being friends with everyone, right? I was like, oh, hey, you know, I'm the new guy here. It's like, can you show me around, like, the place? And she was like, this was like when I was in year 3-4, like I said, right? When I went to visit, like, when I was in primary. She was like, no, go do that yourself. I don't want to help you out, kind of, you know. She was like a bitch, honestly. But then when I went back, when I was, like, in high school, right? Like I said, like... Because the high school and the primary are pretty close places, so like a lot of the kids from that primary just went to that high school. This girl, she helped me out so much during like art class, like, because you know how you have to get all the tools and you have to like do shit? She would be like, hey, here's this, and I was like, thank you. And I don't know if she remembers me or not, but I remembered her. Her face was like very easy to remember. She was very cute and pretty, that's why. She was a very pretty girl, which is why I remember her, and I was like, oh, this is different. I thought you were like a fucking bitch, dude. Why are you acting so nice to me? Like all of a sudden. Maybe she changed, you know. Maybe when she was in primary, she was just a dick. But then maybe, you know, she was more mature. Because obviously it's like in year 9, right? Which is like, what, 16, 15 years old. So I was like, okay, maybe she matured up. And then she's like, hey, could I like grab your line? And that's when I was like, yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, I'll give you my line. Because I gave my line to everyone at that point, right? So I gave her my line as well. I mean, my line kind of got leaked. So I didn't technically give it. It just got leaked to everyone. Like, I told you guys about it, right? It got fucking leaked to everyone. Like, that happened. And, I mean, she was, like, texting me for a while. But then I just completely stopped replying to her because she's so fucking boring, dude. Things she talk about is just boring, man. She's like, oh, I bought this makeup. I was like, ha 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 ha, nice. I don't know anything about makeup. How am I meant to, like, I'm like, oh, you look very cute with it. Nice, you know, but then I have nothing else I can say other than that. What am I gonna fucking say? Like, oh, me too. I bought the new, you know, mecha. This, like, I don't know anything about fucking makeup. Like if a guy, right? Like, I mean, if you're good friends with them, I understand. But if it's just a completely new person that you met, let's just say, okay, to the girls in the chat, okay? If you met a new guy, right? Like a completely new guy, and then he started rambling about car parts, right? It's like, oh, I bought these parts for a car. This engine's crazy. Like, you'll be like, I don't know anything about what the fuck you're talking about. How am I gonna reply to this? I don't really want to talk to this person, right? It happens, right? I mean, this was in, like, high school, not to mention as well. When you're an adult, you're like, yeah, you get around, you know, wording. Like, when you're an adult, it's just much easier to, you know, evade that stuff. But, like, when you're, like, in high school, you're just like, yeah, like, yeah, you know, and you just, like, stop talking. That's what happened with that girl. I don't have any more, though, I don't think. I think that's pretty much it that I had. What else did I have? Like I said, my line was leaked. I gave it to the basketball captain. And then I think he was like, oh, this is the line of the new guy that joined. Like, because they have, like, a huge, like, line group chat or some shit of, like, the yearly grade. And I only had, like, fucking, like, 16 to 20 friends or some shit, I think. I don't remember the exact amount, but I only had, like, a couple of friends that use his line over here and my family member and shit. And then when I got over there, I had like 100 friends or some shit. You know, let's check how many friends I have right now. Give me a second, yeah? Currently, I have 131 friends. So ever since then, I have not been adding much people. These 31 people are like, you know, new friends I met and stuff, but like, that's like not much, right? Yeah. Lena, thank you so much for the super chat. A bit late, but safe travels and hope you have lots of fun in Japan, Aniki. I'm also going on a long needed vacation from work this week. Been on that grind. Hey, Lena. Congrats. Congrats. Not really congrats. What's the correct word? First of all, thank you so much for the super chat. Second of all, good job. You know, good job for being on the grind. You deserve it. You deserve it. Make sure to get some good rest, quality rest, and, you know, have fun, yo. Yeah, not much. But think about it. These 30 friends that I met, right? Let's just say like 5 of them are probably like my mom's friends who added me via like contact list or whatever. 'Cause I don't know why, but they just like to do that shit, you know? Like, some people, they just add you, you don't even know them and they just add you. And they're like, oh, you're like Axel's mom's son, right? It's like, nice to meet you, you know? It's like, your mom is so nice, you know? She always teaches us how to make cakes and stuff. And I'm like, yeah, no problem. You know, what the fuck am I gonna say to that as well? So that's that. And then about 20 of them is like people I've met like online throughout, like, remember I said like I used to play like Werewolf and PUBG and stuff, right? Like the online people I've met and I became very good friends with them. I don't even talk to them anymore. I don't even talk to them, but they're just still in the friends list. Sorry. Just the asthma effect as well that's coming into play. I'm drinking water. Actually, I'm drinking water. I'm not dying, don't worry. Yeah, I'm using my inhaler now. There you go. That's what's going on. But that's pretty much it, I guess. For like when I was in Japan. Japanese high school Axel arc, kind of that. It really ends there. Nothing much more than that. Any college stories? Nope, not at all. No interesting college stories at all, unfortunately. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No, I have none. That's plenty. What do you mean? Well, I guess it's quite a few for like being only there for two weeks, I guess. Any stories about the homies back in North Elysium? I mean, I'm in North Elysium all the time, so I wouldn't really say they're back here, but I don't know, I just do like usual bro stuff with them. Like, they invited me to like have dinner with them tonight, but like I said, I had family dinner, so I couldn't. Like, they were watching like the World Cup, and they were like, yo, Axel, come watch with us. So I was like, I'm sorry, I can't, I have family stuff too. And I was like, okay, that's fine, no problem. Having too many friends is annoying. Yeah, you only like, I mean, here's the thing. I would call them friends, right? But they're not really friends, you know? Like, more like acquaintances, in a way. Like, you call people friends, but like, it's not like you talk to them every day. You talk to them once in a while and stuff, right? But they're still friends of yours, right? Like, it's difficult, I guess. Yeah. I just call them all friends because it just sounds nice. Yeah. Oh, my fucking throat. I wonder what's going on. Yeah, I have like few close friends. Like, well, I mean, few is like, few is a lot for me though, I guess. I mean, I have different friends in different circles, let's just say. For example, I have the Tempus boys. They're really close friends of mine, right? And then I have my North Elysium boys, like from high school. They're really close friends of mine. Like, I have like 10 of them as well. So that's like 14 already right there, right? And I have more, so... Then you'll be like, well, that's like he has quite a few, or I have quite a few, you'll be like, right? So yeah. That's so much already. Oof. No, but like, think about it. When you go on a road trip and stuff, right? Don't you go with like about 10 of the best friends you have and stuff? Or do you only go with like 2, 3, like 4 of them? Because I feel like when I go to like trips and stuff, I have to go with like that many people, or it's not fun. No, like 2. No, really? 2? Damn. I don't know. I just like it when it's more rowdy, you know, when there's more people. I just like it being much more. The more the merrier, you know. That's how I think about things. So. Loud equals fun. Yeah, that's how I think about it, so. Minimum 4, yeah, minimum 4, maybe. I mean, even like when I go drinking with my friends and it's only like 4 of us, I get bored. Well, not bored, but I feel lonely even if it's like the 4 of us. You know? When there's like a bunch of friends, you know, when I have like 10 of them, I don't like touch my phone at all. But when there's like only 3 to 4 of them, I still sometimes touch my phone, you know? I'm just like, let's check out if I have any notifications, so. You feel lonely with 3? Yeah, I feel lonely with 3 people. I do. Like, I mean, for example, if we were always 4, then it's okay. But if we're like usually a group of 10, but only 4 of us could make it, do you understand where I'm coming from, right? If it's a bunch of new people I'm meeting, right? Or if it's just 4 new people and we hang out as 4 always, then that's fine. Then I'm cool with it. But if it's like we have like a whole group of 10 but only 4 could come, man, we're missing people, you know? That's the feeling I get. When everyone can't make it, I'm just like, man, we miss them, you know? Yeah, it just feels not complete, exactly. That's it. That's the word, yeah. That is quite literally it. Wow, we've already been talking for like nearly about 2 hours, eh? That's crazy. So yeah, tomorrow, you know, I don't think I'm gonna be able to do a stream during lunch. I'm sorry. I'm gonna go get my PCR test. But I think at night I'll be able to do it. We can do something at night. I'm not too sure what I'll be doing, but at night we shall do something. I could play FIFA or whatever, but I don't know. I don't know how long I'm even gonna be playing that game for. We'll see what we do tomorrow. We'll see. Yeah, I guess that's pretty much it about what I wanted to talk about. You know, I talked about talking about the first week of things I'm gonna be doing in Japan. Talked about, you know, a couple of high school stories and back in the days, we shall say. Talked about our Apex tournament. It was good, you know. It's good talking to you guys. This guy, thank you for the super chat. Gonna peace out. Good job with your first, I assume, tourney. Oh, actually, I already had the tourney. That's a thing. Thank you. Just remember that comp players sometimes play differently from ranked from own experience and applies to other games too. Have a good trip, by the way. Thank you so much, man, this guy. I actually yeah, understand like completely what you're saying. Like, it's completely different from ranked. When I played the first 2 games, I played it kind of like ranked. I played very aggressively. Second tourney, so here's the thing, the first one we played was more of like a friendly match kind of stuff, you know, the Shibuya Hall custom, the one that there's weekly. It's like a very friendly one, you know. It's like a friendly match kind of one, I would say. This one was like actually, you know, it had casters, it had everything, right? So yeah. Shaker from League of Legends, thank you so much for the super chat. Aniki, can you tell me the name of the BGM? Transposing it by ear for the project I'm doing is hard. I gotta look for it. ちょっと待ってね. I forgot which one it was. Let me look for it. Give me a second. I think it's this. Let me listen to it. Yeah, it's called Savon. It's a Dover syndrome one, yep. It's called Savon. Savon. You have links? Yeah, I do, but I'm not too sure if I'm allowed to stick it here. I'll just type it up in chat. Savon? Savon, fucking chat. Dumbass bitches. Fucking axolotls, you dumb bitches, man. Holy shit. Stop it, yo. Every time, man. Why you gotta be so inappropriate? Jesus, kids nowadays, man. Kids nowadays. Quoted by Vesper Noir. Kids nowadays. What says you? Hey, it doesn't apply to me. What says you? Hey. Hey, it doesn't apply to me. I am an entertainer. I must be filthy at times. I am sorry, but I must, you know? I'm an entertainer. I have to be filthy at times to entertain the chat. Yeah. But anyways, I think that's pretty much it from me today. Tomorrow maybe like I'll have you know, I'll have shit like at night. I'll probably be doing stream at night. Not too sure when, but if I can, I'll do it. And then Tuesday, I want to do Your Turn to Die. Yeah, I want to play Your Turn to Die on Tuesday if I can. I want to kind of finish off the first chapter, so we'll do that. I think the Doki Doki one, it gets carried on, doesn't it? Oh no, it doesn't. Maybe does it? I don't know if does it. Does Doki Doki get carried on even like you know? Because I can't bring my this computer that I have. So do I have to? Can I like download it on Steam from another PC and can it still play? Does it? Cloud save should. Okay. Well, we'll see. If the cloud save does its job, then I can, yeah. We'll have to see. If I can't, then you guys are just gonna have to wait till I come back, but... So we'll do that. We'll play some, you know, games that I can only play over there. Mostly Final Fantasy, I'm gonna be probably playing. I already have them purchased, so I can play them anytime I want. So we'll do that. Well, that's if I can. We're still kind of waiting on it, in a way. Because, you know, perms fucking take forever. So... half the time they never even get back to us, so... That's that. And then I want to do, like, Ring Fit Adventure as well, if I can. I'm bringing my Switch and stuff, so we can still play Switch stuff. Pokemon, I might play a bit more. I don't know, the Pokemon hype is already probably dead by then, so I might just play it in my own time. I'm not too sure, but yeah. We'll see what we can play, yeah. But anyways, that might be pretty much it. That might be it. So chat, thank you so much for coming to watch today. It was just fun, you know, chatting with you guys. I have so much fun just, you know, doing Zatsudans and chatting with you guys. It's really fun. I shall see you guys in a day or two, probably. Yeah, thank you so much. I'll make sure to do, like, you know, I arrived safe trip, you know. I'll make sure to do that. I'm not too sure when I can do it, so yeah. Blank, thank you so much for the super chat. Safe trip and have a fun trip. Thank you for the stream. No problem, Blank. Thank you so much. Thank you. So that'll be it for tonight, guys, and I shall see you guys next time. Thank you for coming, everyone. Arigato ne. Make sure you guys get some good rest as well, okay? Have a good week, guys. See you later. Bye-bye.